She said the baby was kicking. But on her wedding day, the baby kicked itself out and rolled across the floor. This isn't just a story, it's a December disgrace you won't forget. Life, they say, is full of surprises. Sit back while we unravel this chilling tale. Welcome to Shishi Fairy Tales. Regina was 33 years old, single, sharp-tongued, and proudly allergic to poverty. On Sapa Street, everybody knew her for two things: her small POS stand and her loud mouth that loved rich men. Every morning, she counted other people's money. Every night, she counted her dreams of soft life. Men had proposed to her before. A teacher with steady salary. A trader with 2 shops. Even a mechanic who loved her with full heart and empty pocket. Regina rejected all of them without blinking. If he cannot fly me abroad, what is he doing in my life? She would say. Then December news landed like thunder. Her 2 younger sisters were preparing for their weddings. Worse still, her 2 best friends, Rose and Miriam, were engaged to Raymond and Jude, 2 rich brothers returning from abroad. Regina nearly swallowed her tongue. That same evening, she carried her POS savings and ran to the market. She bought wig, heels, sneakers, 2 shiny gown, beginner's makeup kit, even perfume that smells like dollars. That night, she watched makeup tutorials on YouTube. She practiced makeup till her face looked like wedding cake. Next morning, she walked to Raymond's house with confidence. Raymond opened the door. She smiled. "Hi Ray baby." Raymond noticed her eyes and body movement. He sighed. "Regina." "I'm engaged," he said gently. Raymond sighed. "Goodbye, Regina." He shut the door. Her heart cracked quietly. She walked home in tears. An old family friend saw her crying. "Why are you crying?" the woman asked. Regina sniffed. "It's nothing. Pepper entered my eye." That night, she stared into her mirror. "Am I that ugly?" she asked herself. Then she stood up, wiped her tears, and said to her reflection, "A queen never gives up," she told herself. And that was the night her madness officially began. The next morning, Regina woke before the cock could even clear its throat. She cooked sweet jollof rice, fried chicken, packed it inside a shining food flask, fixed her wig, and walked straight to Jude's house. Jude opened the door, saw the flask, and laughed. "Are we celebrating something?" he asked. Regina smiled softly. "Your fiancé sent this." Jude collected the food with joy. "She's so thoughtful." They were about to eat when, knock. Rose walked in. Her eyes met Regina. Dead silence. "Regina?" Rose asked slowly. "What are you doing here?" Jude pointed at the flask. "You sent food." Rose looked at Regina like lion looking at goat. Regina tried to run. Rose quickly rushed to her, held her arms tightly. She lifted the food and poured hot rice and chicken all over Regina's new dress and wig. Oil ran like river of disgrace. "You want to steal my man with rice?" Rose screamed. Neighbors gathered. Phones came out. Laughter exploded. Regina ran home with rice on her body and tears on her face. That evening, bad news finished the job. Both her younger sisters had fixed their wedding dates. Regina cried till sleep rejected her. After the drama at Jude's house, Regina locked herself inside for 2 days. She refused to eat. She refused to open her gate. Her body was tired from crying, but her desperation was wide awake. She lay on her bed and began to scroll through Instagram and Facebook like a woman searching for destiny inside a screen. Watching videos of December brides and rich wives living soft life. Wedding pictures flew past. Engagement videos. Proposal reels. Happy couples everywhere. Regina hissed. "Is everybody getting married except me?" Then suddenly, she froze. A sponsored post flashed boldly on her screen. Billionaire Badmus, age 60, looking for a fertile, humble, young woman to marry. Must get pregnant first before wedding. Serious women only. Regina's eyes widened like torchlight. She clicked the post. More details appeared. Chief Badmus was a heavy billionaire. Big houses. Big companies. Big influence. But the post revealed a secret the whole town had been whispering about. His 2 wives could not give him a child. And now, at 60 years old, he wanted one last young wife to give him an heir. Regina sat upright on her bed. A billionaire. Who desperately wants a child? She whispered, her heartbeat changed. She began to talk to herself. I am young. I am strong. I can give birth. This is my opportunity. She jumped down from her bed and stood in front of her mirror. Regina, this is not chance. This is destiny. She did not sleep that night. By morning, she had already sent 3 messages to the number attached to the post. No reply. She changed her profile picture to a soft-looking one. She edited her bio to simple, humble, family-oriented, child lover. 2 hours later, a notification dropped. Good afternoon. This is Chief Badmus' office. Who are you? Regina nearly fainted. She typed with shaking fingers. My name is Regina. I saw the post. I am interested. A reply came immediately. Come to the mansion tomorrow by 10 a.m. Regina screamed into her pillow. She did not know whether to cry or laugh. All she knew was one thing: her biggest gamble had just begun, and it would either crown her or disgrace her forever. The next morning, Regina entered Chief Badmus' mansion like a nervous queen on audition day. The gate alone could swallow her whole. 2 armed guards stared at her as if they could smell poverty. One of them barked, "Who are you?" She swallowed. I'm Regina. I was invited." They checked a list and opened the gate. Regina stepped into a world she had only seen on Instagram: shining floors, tall pillars, and air conditioners blowing cold like hospital room. Just then, a deep voice boomed from behind. Is this the young woman? She turned. Chief Badmus stood there in full stature. Big stomach. Big neck. Big gold wristwatch. Even his cough sounded expensive. Yes, sir, Regina said softly. Bending slightly, he studied her from head to toe. So, you say you are fertile? Regina nodded quickly. Very fertile, sir. He folded his arms. Prove it with your mouth. Regina did not wait. She started like someone reciting family history under spiritual pressure. Sir, my womb is not an ordinary womb. It is a factory. My mother gave birth to 8 children, no twins, full delivery every time. My grandmother gave birth to 12 children, morning child, afternoon child, evening child. Chief Badmus' eyebrow lifted. Regina continued without breathing. My 2 aunties have 16 children together. My first cousin has triplets. Another cousin has twins back to back. Even my neighbor that used to borrow pepper from us now has 5 children after staying in our house for 3 months. Chief Badmus coughed hard. Is fertility contagious in your family? He asked. Regina nodded seriously. Sir, pregnancy follows us like shadow. He rubbed his chin slowly. If what you are saying is true, then my problem is solved. She quickly added, Sir, once I sleep under a man's roof, pregnancy starts packaging itself. My mother will even be angry if 1 year passes without child. Chief Badmus burst into laughter. You are bold. He turned to his assistant. She will stay here. If she gets pregnant, I will marry her immediately. Regina's head was spinning. Soft life had finally opened its gate. But inside her heart, fear whispered softly, what if no pregnancy comes? And that single fear was about to push her into the biggest lie of her life. 2 weeks inside the mansion, and Regina's womb was still unloading. No pregnancy, no sign, no miracle. Fear entered her heart like armed robber. 1 month has passed, she whispered. What if nothing happens? That night, desperation pushed her into the internet again. She typed, realistic fake pregnancy belly. What she saw shocked her. Different sizes, different months, different prices. Regina ordered 3 bellies immediately. 2-month belly, 4-month belly, 6-month belly. Later, she even added 1 8-month emergency belly. Her plan was simple: lie step by step. Grow month by month. The next morning, she wore the smallest belly and walked slowly past Chief Badmus. He paused. Are you feeling okay? She placed her hand on the rubber gently. I feel dizzy sometimes. Maybe it has started. The lie had entered the building. From that day, Regina became Chief Badmus' most delicate project. She began to fake steady sickness. I feel dizzy. I'm tired. I need rest. The baby doesn't like noise. She demanded privacy as a pregnant woman's right. Cleaners only entered her room when she personally allowed them. Food was dropped at the door, no surprise visits, no sudden checks. When she locked herself inside, she would remove the belly, wear crop top, dance freely, and test the next month's size in the mirror. "This is my 4-month look," she would say, turning around. Month after month, the belly grew. Chief Badmus was convinced. "My heir is truly coming," he said proudly. But one evening, the chief sighed deeply. "You are always sick. Maybe we should delay the wedding until after the baby is born." Those words hit Regina like thunder. She screamed, fell to the floor, and began to cry like a wounded goat. "Sir, if I put to bed before marriage, it will be a disgrace. My parents will disown me. My village will mock me. I will become a shame story." She cried until Chief Badmus' eyes softened. He lifted her gently. "No. I will not allow that disgrace. We will do the wedding before the baby arrives." That was the moment Regina's lie officially became dangerous. The wedding day arrived like thunder with camera lights. The hall was filled with rich guests. Gold chairs. Live band. Expensive perfume in the air. Regina entered in a wide white gown. Inside the gown was her 8-month emergency belly, secured with tight Velcro. Chief Badmus beamed with pride. As she walked, people whispered, "Ah, pregnant and rich, double blessing." The MC shouted, "Let the couple dance." Regina stepped forward. Music hit. She started gently. Then excitement entered her bones. She spun, she bent, she twerked, she jumped. Chief Badmus shouted from his seat, "Careful, you are pregnant." But Regina had forgotten that her baby was made of rubber. Then it happened. Bm, a strange hollow sound echoed across the hall. Something dropped. And rolled. Boom. Boom, the belly bounced on the shiny floor like a football with destiny. A child pointed with full chest and shouted, "Mummy, her baby is running away." Another child screamed, "Her baby is rolling on the floor." The music stopped. Silence swallowed the hall. Regina froze. Her first instinct was to chase the belly. She bent to grab it. That was how everyone saw. Her flat stomach. Loud gasps filled the hall. Chief Badmus stood like a statue. "What is that?" he asked slowly. Regina stuttered, I can explain." The MC dropped the microphone. Guests whispered, "Rubber pregnancy? Drama queen, Hollywood." Regina tried to stuff the belly back under her gown, but the belly refused to enter the lie again. Chief Badmus' face darkened like blackout. "So you lied to me?" he thundered. Guards rushed forward. "Escort her out," he said coldly. Regina screamed as they pulled her. "My enemies have done this." Laughter exploded. Outside the hall, shame waited like armed police. Phones were recording, videos were flying. Fake pregnancy bride. December disgrace. As Regina collapsed on the floor, hugging her rubber belly like a dead baby, a familiar voice cut through the noise. Regina Daniels, her mother had arrived, slipper in hand. Anger in full uniform. "Is this how you want to enter marriage? With lies and disgrace?" Whop, the slipper landed. Regina cried like someone losing land. Later that night, she returned to her small POS stand with nothing but shame. Weeks passed. Mockery slowly reduced. Regina returned to honest life. She saved again, she worked again, she healed again. 2 years later, a simple, kind man married her without lies. Not rich, but real, moral lessons. 1. Lies grow fast, but they collapse loudly. 2. Desperation can turn wisdom into madness. 3. Marriage is not a race. 4. Shame is heavier than poverty. 5. Truth may be slow, but it never falls. She wanted a December wedding, but December gave her disgrace instead. If this story shook you, made you laugh, or taught you something, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Shishi Fairytales, real stories. Real drama. Every single week.